This is Darius from therabbitpad.com, and in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use named ranges in Google Sheets. Naming your ranges helps using formulas a lot more simple, and what that entails is you selecting a range of cells, for example here, D2 through D8, and giving that a name, and then using that name inside of formulas. Let's say that I want to put the sum of donations and the sum of expenses in a different part of the spreadsheet. This is what you do. You highlight the cells that you want to group together in a named range, and then you right-click on that. Then you select View More Cell Actions. Then you select Define Named Range. When you do that, this box will open on the right, which gives you the opportunity to name your range. I'm going to call this donations. When you're done naming your range, select Done. I'm going to do that same thing with the expenses. So I'm going to highlight all of these expenses. And another way of getting to this is clicking on Data and then selecting Named Ranges. And then you will once again get the chance to name the range. So I'm going to call this expenses. So if I wanted to put the sum of donations and the sum of the expenses in a different part of the spreadsheet, I can simply type the formula here. So I'm going to enter sum and then type the name of the range. So I'm going to type donations, and notice how Google Sheets starts finishing what you started since you already put that information into it. So now here's the sum of donations, and then I'm going to do that same thing with the expenses. I'm going to add up the expenses by typing equal sum parentheses and then expenses. So now I have the total amount of donations here and expenses there. And I did not have to type sum equals D2 colon D8 to get that answer. Another cool thing about using named ranges is that you can use this when you are importing data from one spreadsheet into the other. So I'm going to name this entire table donations table. And when you're naming a range, it all has to be one word. And I'm going to do an import range. I do have a video that goes more in depth on this, and you can see that by clicking on the card above or the link in your description. I'm going to go to this different sheet and start typing the import range formula. So import range, and then I'm going to paste the URL of the first spreadsheet, which I already did. And remember, these need to be enclosed by parentheses. And when you enter the name of the table instead of the cells, you get the same result that you would if you would have wanted to copy A1 through D8. So this video shows you how to use named ranges in Google Sheets. If you found this video helpful, please click that like button and subscribe to this channel to view more helpful videos in the future. Also, please be sure to visit my website at therabbitpad.com.